Alright everyone, and welcome back for episode 9 of ManniCraft with Black Dog Z. Alright, so what we're going to build today is we're actually going to go ahead and build, let's see here, it is called a chunk loader. So if we take a look, I can't spell, we'd be able to see it already. We plan on building one of these. Now we need an ender pearl, 5 gold, and an enchantment table. An enchantment table is 4 obsidian, 2 diamond, and a book. Now, first thing we're going to see is I found myself a piece of leather. On top of that, if we quickly just run outside, into the back, you'll see we got some cows and sheep. And the reason we need a chunk loader is in case this chunk ever deloads, which it has happened, we will lose our cows and sheep, and we don't want that. So the chunk loader is going to keep them going. So let's go ahead and get that built. Alright, so first things first, we need to build an enchantment table. So we need to build a book. It's 3 pieces of paper and a piece of leather. Now if we take a look, I do not currently have any paper. But in our plant area, we have a ton of sugarcane. I have some plant I can give up. There we go. Alright, so we've gone ahead and got 3 pieces of paper here and a piece of leather. And that's going to give us a book. Alright, so now that we have that, we're just going to put some stuff away here because we have a ton of stuff. These are a couple of books that I actually got here. We have a mining age book that we have not visited yet. And we have a notebook, and this has some symbols and stuff in it. That's something we'll look at a little bit later. This is a writing desk for that. These were given to me by the other guys on the team because we decided that we were going to have a different age for mining. That way we could build up large miners. So, now that we have our book, we'll go ahead and get the other ingredients needed for this. So we need 2 diamonds and 4 obsidian. Now if we take a look, my miner's backpack has some stuff in it. Both of them do. So let's take a look at what's in them. This one has iron. That's not too exciting. What's in this one? 10 pieces of obsidian. Wow. Now I've already gone ahead and grabbed 2 diamonds. As you can see by the obsidian, we've been mining. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can't do that with this table. But that's alright. So then we just do that. Where's my... Oh, it's hiding back there. And then we need a book. Where's my book gone? Oh yeah, it's up here. So we got ourselves an enchantment table. Alright, now we're going to have to build an enchantment table for real next, because I'd like to start on some magic. Why waste the 34 levels that we have by dying? As we all know, I'm very good at doing. So let's take a look inside these enchantment tables, see if we can find some gold. And look at that, there's some gold. So we're just going to go over here, and we're just going to go like this. We need an ender pearl, gold, and an enchantment table. Now, I happen to have 1 ender pearl. I've been trying to get them, as you guys know, and dying very well at doing so. Where's my ender pearl? Alright, so it appears our ender pearl has been stolen. As I've told you guys in previous episodes, sometimes the guys on this server think that they can just take whatever they want. I keep telling them, do not take my stuff, but they don't listen. As long as they ask permission first, like that sign originally said, I usually don't have a problem with it. But for some reason, I have to go to my backup ender pearl that I was planning on using for a different item. Alright, so now we got our ender pearl. What else did we need? We needed gold around the edges and an enchantment table at the bottom middle there. So we'll go ahead and put the enchantment table in. And put our gold in. Alright, so we now have a chunk loader. Now, I haven't used one of these before for this particular type of chunk loader. So, we're actually just going to, we'll use our stake, and we're just going to dig into the ground right here. Why right here, you might ask? Gotta mind that. Appears to be some cobble. And the reason we're mining right here, to put our chunk loader in, is because it's right by where our cows are. Our cows are actually just outside that wall. And this way, we can make sure we keep it loaded. 9 chunks? Sure. Show lasers. What else? You can choose a circle. Nice. Alright. So now in theory I should be able to escape out of that. And where's my dirt? Do I have any dirt? I bet you it fell in my digger's backpack. Yeah, there's some dirt. Now, if we just go outside... Ooh, sounds like there are zombies. Ow, ow. Spider. Only these lasers hurt them. Okay, we're going to go up on the roof. And we'll show you where the lasers are. So if you take a look, this is the area that's going to stay loaded. Just around my house. And I think it actually makes it all the way across. Let's take a look. Yes. But it doesn't quite hit the farm, I don't think. Now, it cuts off right at the edge of my house. So I think we're going to up that just a little bit, maybe to a 3x3. Let's go ahead and get some food in us. And destroy the zombie that came in. Can't believe a zombie actually came in after us. Alright, so now we just go here and we should be able to right click. And I should be able to up the radius by 1. Now technically that is 25 chunks in a square. But I don't know exactly how it's measuring it because it doesn't appear to me like it's 25 chunks. But this should keep our entire area loaded. So as you can see the laser going around. And it keeps pretty much our entire area over here loaded. We'll get our trees going, our farm, some of our reed. We don't need all of it. It even gets our tree farm, so we should be good to go there. Alright. Now there is a downside to chunk loaders. I'll tell you that right now. The downside to chunk loaders is when you load a chunk, monsters can spawn even when you're not here. So there are some downsides to that. Alright. So let's go ahead and put this gold back. And we're going to put some of this wood away. As you can see, we got our wood farmer going from last episode, and that's really helping us out. We're back up to over 2 stacks of wood, which is what we want to see. I want to try to automate that, so that's probably going to be our next thing. But now that we have our chunk loader going, we can actually just cover up the floor right here, because we no longer need to see it. So let's go ahead and turn the lasers off, and escape out of there, and then just cover it up. Alright, and welcome back everybody. So, next up we're just going to make a couple really simple items. I'm just going to show you here. They're called support frames. It's just a piece of brass and sticks all the way around it. So, let's take a look at how much brass we have currently. We have no brass in there. And no brass in there. So what we're going to have to do is just take some copper and tin, which we should have some of each. Copper. Alright, let's go clean out our inventory here. It'll just be one moment. I want to drop off some of this woolen stuff. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we'll drop off the plant materials. Okay, so now we don't have any more copper. Let's take a look over here. What do we got for copper over here? That's gold. Not seeing any copper. Alright, did we smelt some copper? I know we did some digging, so maybe we got some copper in here. Oh, look at that. There's plenty of copper. Let's see what we got for tin. Alright, so we got some copper, we got some tin. Let's go ahead and make some bronze and turn that into brass. So, we're going to want a lot. We'll start with about 40. Apparently we got 3 kinds of... Oh, that's bronze. There we go. Put the copper in there. We'll keep that copper, I guess. I guess we can just throw it in there for now. Alright, so we'll throw the tin back in here for now, just so I know where it is. We'll throw that iron in there too. As you can see, we got plenty of stuff. We still got some ferrous ore that we got to mine up, but I want to get plenty of ferrous ore. See if we can get some of that shiny dust. We got some iron ore here that we still need to smelt up. How much power do we have in this system? None. And it appears that we have some sand in here, and some pulverized copper, and some gravel. So let's go ahead and build up some power in here. We've got plenty of power in the battery, so that shouldn't be a problem. So now that we have our bronze, we should be able to actually go ahead and smelt that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take out this, take out this, take out this, and take out this, and put this in. Now the other thing that we're going to be doing is we're just going to disable that, because we need it to come out so that we can make brass. So now, in theory, I'm actually going to take out this pulverized gold because we want to build up as much power as possible so that the systems operate faster. So we'll just go ahead and let that build up power. We'll take out the sand. We've got one piece of bronze blend already. 2 pieces of bronze blend. Alright. So now, if you remember correctly, we just take 2 pieces of bronze blend and we get brass blend. And then from there we can smelt that and turn that into, we'll just actually use RedPower here. And we can actually take our brass blend, put it in here, and we will get brass. Alright, I'm going to be right back in just a moment once we get all the brass we need. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, I've gone ahead and built some tube frames and put them out here for you. Now it's a 4x4 setup. Got one piece on the end. I'll let you guess what this is going to be for. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some other things, and I'm going to be right back. Alright, and welcome back, everybody. So as I was stating, we were building some extra stuff, and I've gone ahead and put it on here for us, because that took a minute. And as you can see, we have a ton of block breakers. I think you can guess what we're building right about now. I've also gone ahead and added redstone tubes to these frames, so that way the block breakers are able to dispense their stuff. So that's basically what we're looking at here now. So now the next thing we need to do is build what's referred to as a caterpillar engine. Alright, so in order to build a caterpillar engine, we're going to need some covers, we're going to need the caterpillar engine itself, so this is going to take a little time to get the resources together, so we will be right back. Alright, and welcome back, everybody. Alright, so we've got a couple of things that we're putting together here, and I just wanted you to see this. So I've gone ahead and built a few more blue alloy ingots, and the reason for that is because we're going to build another blue electric motor. So let's go ahead and get this in here. So we need the copper coils, we need iron on either side, and then we need a blue alloy ingot in the middle. So that gives us our blue electric motor. So now if we take a look, we need brass ingots, iron ingots, and a blue alloy ingot. So now blue alloy, brass, no, that's copper, bronze, brass. I'm trying to remember exactly how this went again. Okay, and then iron on the rest. Alright. Now, technically, we have to repeat that process. So I'm going to go ahead and get us some more. Of this. So we'll go ahead and cook up some more of that. And while that's cooking up, we're just going to grab our copper from here. Yeah, we got plenty. And I'm going to use up this 5 copper here first with our diamond draw plate. And we're going to get rid of that. And then we'll make 3 more. Okay, so now that we've done that, we should be able to grab some iron and go put some iron in the middle, build 2 more of these. And that gives us a second bluetricity motor. And then we should have 2. Oh, I only need 1 more of these. Alright. So then we go here. We stick this in here. We stick that in there. We stick that in there. And we should be able to get 2 of those bad boys. There we go. So now that's going to allow us to build our caterpillar engine. Now, the problem that we're going to have is that our caterpillar engine needs to be able to walk. So, we're going to do that. And that'll give us the walking frame. And that should just about take care of that. That'll just move forward and backwards. And then once the forward and backwards is done, we're going to have to look at doing left to right in a little bit here. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and build some covers. Now that is just, of course, our saw with whatever we decide to build it on. And so let's just grab our saw. And we have plenty of cobble, so I'm actually just going to build it out of cobble. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and we will be right back. Now, we're going to be cutting this episode short here tonight just due to lack of time. I had to work late tonight, so we'll be going ahead and just posting this as an episode, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you 2 episodes tomorrow. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we'll get to them on our next episode tomorrow. Alright, have a wonderful day.